Seve now, 7th hole, second shot, 11 under. Bit of a tweak round that little sapling. Not bad. It's all in the hands, Governor. All in the hands. Par. He started at the 10th. Par's 38. Just one drop shot and one birdie. First shot he dropped there in the 41st hole. Was the first shot he dropped, and they dropped another one since then.
And Montgomery, who had a little hiccup earlier in the round after a great start. Here's his tee shot at the 8th. Oh, and a beauty. Almost pitched it right in the hole. Beautiful iron shot there.
7th green, Andrew Murray. Long putt for a birdie. Looking good. Never hold a thing. Suddenly the slightly pulled second shot is forgotten with that lovely 3. There we are, a bit of a mixed bag. 3 holes where he's dropped shots, those are the blue numbers, and 4 where he's saved.
Well, Montgomery, he was pretty deadly from this range. Yes, that's a lovely 2 at the 8th, and that takes Colin to 8 under. And a lot of golf yet to be played this afternoon.
7th green, Ballesteros for a birdie. Hello. Very determined is our Seve.
Now the mighty figure of Ernie Els, US Open champion, here at the 9th and 7 under. Well, I think that one's gone down the right. It was to the left that he went out of bounds on 14 and 15 yesterday. 4 shots wasted. Otherwise, he'd be right in the hunt, and he knows it.
8th tee. Seve. Just look how they've torn this tee apart with their divots over the last 3 days. Divot. And that's a nice, easy swing from Seve. And a nice little bounce off the little grunt. The edge of the green. Chance for a 2.
Playing with Seve, of course, Andrew Murray. And that looks a very accurate tee shot. He's a good 6-7 iron club man. That's a beautiful... Oh, and he's just tapped Seve's ball an inch or 2 closer to the hole. He'll be able to replace it. Very friendly stuff. Give each other the line, or one will anyway.
Martin Gates, 6 under. Quite an experience for him to be in this company, playing late in the day, and there, well, there's a 3. If we see 3 better tee shots than that today, I'll go to the foot of our stairs. That was 3 shots beautifully played, all obviously with chances for 2s.
Well, you couldn't come in at a worse side than this at the 9th. Ernie Els, the pin tucked on the right. And that lovely leisurely swing. Looked like a 9 iron. No margin. Does he need a margin? That was right at the flag, and the fact that it came from the rough gave it no real backspin, but a golden opportunity of another birdie.
Martin Gates on the 8th green. He's 6 under, this to go 7 under. Ooh. That one really did rattle away to the right.
Now Els at 7 under par. A little break left to right on this green. That's 2 straight. Yes, you can just see the ball turning away. He's wonderfully casual about these return putts, Ernie. Doesn't seem to feel any pressure on him. A 4, 7 under par for the tournament. not out of it, but scores are really hot today.
Andrew Murray at the 8th. Gates, Murray and Seve, all with putts for 2s, and he dogged it short. So Gates ran it past on the right. Murray didn't strike it very firmly up to the hole. Now can Seve get a 2? This to go 13 under. Of course he can. Very nicely done, Seve. There's 1 hole left.
Consecutive birdies for Ballesteros, who then had the chance to stretch his lead to 2 shots at the 9th, his closing hole. Good tee shot, put him in the perfect position, but by his standards, an indifferent approach, and his disappointment showed. And it left him with a long putt for a round of 68 and that 2-shot lead. And this was his attempt. No. So in the end, a round of 69 for Ballesteros, but he'd finished strongly after what was a slowish start. But he leads after 3 rounds, and the morning's 3rd round really had produced some spectacular scoring. 69 from Ballesteros to lead the way at 13 under par, but we also had that 63 from Ian Woosnam, 65s from Miguel Martin and Bernard Langer. The big question was who could keep the scoring going into the final round, which for these players was just 1 hour away. Ballesteros heading the way at 13 under par, a shot clear of Ian Woosnam and 2 shots clear of Miguel Martin.